A karmic relationship is a relationship that feels like a soulmate, but you continue to go.
Add a little sprinkle to it. When you're in a karmic relationship, it's usually lustful. It's usually the person doing a bare minimum. The person has a problem buying you flowers. The person has a problem replying to your text messages, doing the bare minimum for you. You could tell them you ain't like this person that they following, and they continue to, or they'll find an excuse to tell you why they're following this person. You could tell this person that this is making you feel uncomfortable, or like you definitely know when you're dealing with a karmic with someone talking to you. Let's say you're going through some living situation, you don't have the best relationship with your mom and dad, you tell them something personal, and they throw that shit in your face. On a random day, maybe because you didn't like, you gave them like combative energy, you didn't want to do something, and you just said, no, I'm not in the mood, or, you know, I'm just not feeling it, or you just stuck up to for yourself and you said something and they say something under, like, it's like Tia and Tamara. I don't know which one is the one that's on Girl Talk or Real Talk or This Is Our Life. She the cool one. Like, she the one who had the husband that took her to PF Chain. They fell in love and had 2 kids, but one boy, one girl. But both of them had a boy and girl. But y'all know who I'm talking about. They own a vineyard, like a wine vineyard. And she's like, some people will say something rude and they'll take it like, oh, they being like a joke, but they're actually being like an asshole. They're actually being very, very mean. It's like when you see someone insult you with a joke. Like, gaslighting and manipulation is such a powerful thing, and it does so much damage to the organs that we have, like anger. Like, I think I forgot that if it affects the kidney or like the stomach. And that's why nowadays I just be silent. I don't give people a reaction because they know what they're doing, and I don't have time to explain the demons. And I did like the examples that she explained, especially the Jeannie Aiko and the Sean. And sometimes people are okay with settling because like people in this day and age, they just will do anything to have a man. And sometimes, you know, everybody was in that point stage where you didn't want to let go of your karmic. God had to have something hit to the extreme. Either they putting their hands on you, the verbal talks is getting worse, them saying they'll never marry you, never want to be in a relationship with you, whatever the case may be. Doing things to fuck up your plan. I remember I had like school and it was like a big exam and I wanted to be this nurse, and I kid you not, this person started an argument just so, like, and he knew, like, that's how I knew. It's like, okay, so you could act like you forgot my boundaries, and that's why I don't deal with people that smoke, because every time I see someone who smoked trees, I don't know what's in the trees now, from 2018, like, I've been noticing people get very aggressive when they don't smoke. It calms them down for a little bit, but they're still this angry person. And I believe it's for them suppressing all their emotion and trauma. And they lash out on you when you're healing and they don't want to heal from it. Because I'm like, why all of a sudden, the day of my testing, that's why I tell nurses, like, if you're dating, don't do that. Don't even tell people there's some people that will really try to teach you a lesson. That's what a karmic does. Karmic friend, family members, they try to teach you a lesson that, okay, you never have experienced a heartbreak. You never experience a family betraying. You never experience a friend getting close to know information about you just to use it back on you. Yeah. Stay away from people like that. It really does comes from several things. Coming from a person that went therapy. Still is one. Still is in therapy. Where usually it's low self-esteem. We're looking outside of ourselves. We're so desperate to be in a relationship. We don't know how to be alone. Confirmation. And like, it's like, especially for the ladies where you're a little promiscuous or hypersexual, you will literally date someone, take a chill pill 2 months later, 3 months later, you're on to the next, and they just like the last. Because you haven't learned to raise your standards, to have boundaries, that you're not supposed to be doing chasing. It's just like my friend who's a Libra, and he would tell his girlfriend this story all the time, how, I think he said Joab was looking for his wife, and Sarah was in the garden working hard, and everybody was like trying to be lustful. He's like clutching up, like he has a flat chest, but he was trying to like act like a woman, like, you know, they trying to look good to impress the man. And he wants the one that's hardworking. He wants the one that's minding their business. I'm telling you, when you're focused on your goals and dreams, you will know the ones that are trying to distract you. The ones that are so aggressive, trying to rush everything. It was like this time where I was just being harassed and I just didn't know what to do. And I was like, you don't want to get to know somebody. You don't want to take them on a date. You don't want to buy them flowers. Like, you just so, like, even in 2025, people are becoming more bold with their tongue by saying what they want. Like, especially if a man say, oh, I like you, I want to take you out to dinner, you look so sexy. People are telling you what they want from you instead of like a future. There's many men, you feel me, that they really want you to be their baby mother. They're looking for someone that'll be a great mother, somebody that won't ask them for much, have a problem asking for help, and will watch them struggle. Be the ones that will complain that they're on child support, but every time you ask for support, you never got it. You got an argument. You got the H word. You got the B word. You got something ridiculous. I even have friends where I see, like, they won't tell me verbatim because they know if they say too much, I will cut them off. But I could tell by the little conversation we had that they train their baby mother, the mother of their child, to not say much. To be okay with, okay, I do this and that and show up for the kids, and you have them most of the days. Yeah. So when that nurse explained that when you have that baby, that's your baby because you're going to be with that baby most of the time than the father, it is true. Okay? To end the cycle, you really need to sit with yourself for a whole year. You really need to do cord cuttings. You really need to ask yourself, why did you allow someone to treat you like that? These are questions my therapist, a paid therapist, I had to pay $130 a month. Then I went to an insurance policy and worked through them to get another one because I couldn't pay that much. She also said your self-esteem, because look at yourself when it comes to, like, do you take compliments, or do you always be like, oh yeah, I'm okay, like, yeah, I'm not all that. Watch how you talk to yourself. Like my homeboy was telling me, men prey on women, and they like to prey on the ones that have mommy issues, didn't get enough love from dad, because they know that you would do anything to make them happy. Buying them a PlayStation, fixing their credit, helping them get a job. It's even baffling to me. A karmic will literally watch you struggle. It was like this guy who came on TikTok. He's saying, like, you tell this person that you're hungry and they saying something like, oh, well, I hope you find something to eat. They're literally telling you they hate you. You telling me this person can't even tell you, hey, I got some food in my house, like I could come, and you found a way to fix their credit. You found a way to make sure they got shelter. You found a way when they was going through their job struggle to help them find a job. And this person can't even get you a plate. Don't want to get you a plate. Don't want to spend quality time with you. A karmic person is a person that you literally just infatuated with. I always remember how she ended that off. It's always off attraction. That's why they try to get you to sleep with them, because they trying to get you attached sexually. They never try to stimulate the mind. They can really never hold a conversation. They wait for you to talk and yap more than them. I'm pretty sure the most thing you know about this person is their traumas, which is trauma bonding, their birthday, zodiac, a couple things they do, and then that's not really liking a person. As you get older, you want to know this person long-term goals, their short-term goals. You want to know how they treat animals, how they treat kids. Are they patient? Are they kind? Do they live in their ego? What do they do as tactics to calm themselves down when they mad? Do they go for a walk? Do they like talking it out? You feel me? Or they the person that was just be mad for days because you spoke up on how you feel about a situation and they made you feel bad.